Hey there YouTube, this is MC3 on George's channel. I really wasn't gonna make a deck of the week deck profile or deck profile of the week or however you want to call it. But until I saw what was in the Pendulum deck, basically the Pendulum monsters themselves, one light, one dark, one level 3, one level 5, and I'm like, my Utopian Chaos would so wreck with those cards. But but the thing is, I actually updated my Utopian deck profile, which I was actually going to do this coming week or sometime soon after that, and it really sucks. I was going to try to work on it, but I think it's pretty much all I can get. I basically put the Lightsworn engine in it, and it's just really stupid for me to even do that because I pretty much had to take apart my Lightsworn rulers, which I didn't want to do that in the first place. But let's just get right into the deck profile. Of course, the 1 BLS, 2 Chaos Sorcerer. You know, that's pretty, staple. If you're not running those 3, there's no point running the deck. For the Lightsworn engine, you could say, triple Lumina, because Lumina's effect is just so good. You pitch, special summon a Lightsworn. You can even pitch a Lightsworn, special summon that same Lightsworn. Triple Lila, because just free pop, and it's a high mill. Erin, I love Erin. It's, she's a warrior, level 4, gets to bounce shit back into the deck if she, if it's in defense, 3 mil. The 2 Raiden, I want to run any more than that. He's a potential 4 mil. It's just, he's really good. Also, because he's also a tuner, which is a big bonus in this deck. The biggest problem is that I can never really get, Raiden out to actually use his ability for the tuner or the synchro summon. But it's still possible. It's just, I guess I just didn't have that many duels to actually, utilize his abilities. And of course, the 1 Honest. For the Darks, triple Doom Caliber Knight, pretty anti-meta card whenever a monster effect is activated, on either opponent's card, really. He tributes him or destroys himself, or tributes himself, destroys the monster, and negates the effect. Pretty simple. Double Summoner Monk, which Summoner Monk is so good in this deck, it's ridiculous. Basically, it's like, oh man, I got Summoner Monk, ditch a magic, get Raiden, go for the Synchro, then banish the both of them for BLS or something. Kage to Kage, because it's still a really good card. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite card in this deck, mainly because this can be such a dead draw, especially if if I a Doom Cow and a Kage to Kage, because Doom Cow, okay, normal summon, special summon, wait, Doom Cow's effect will fuck over Kage to Kage, destroying them both, and that have nothing. Or it's just at the 2 Kage to Kage, or I have a level 3, which I do run level 3s in this deck. The 1 Zephyros, because Zephyros is a really good card. I brought back Penton. I love Penton. Again, it's one of those things because his ruling got changed. If you guys didn't know, I gotta really look it up. Because his ruling is now considered the same as Eclipse Wyvern. As soon as it gets sent to the graveyard, you can banish and special summon pretty much another Penton. And you can do it as soon as it does, or pretty much chain to it. So it's awesome. And of course the 2 Necrogargos. Yeah, I really wish I had another gold or pendulum or premium gold, but the super's okay. For the magics and traps, let's go for the magics first. 1 dark hole, 1 charge, and 1 lure. Pretty. I think it would be stable because surge and draw power. We do run a lot of darks just because of Allure of Darkness. Triple rank up Numeron Force because this card is just so ridiculously good and I love it and I'm never gonna give it up. And my other rank up is of course the rank up Magic Quick Chaos because it's such a good card because a lot of the time I'll bring out Utopia or whatever and someone will torrential, they'll bottomless, they'll compulse it. Well, this will allow me to chain, brain out, they lose their target, the effect doesn't resolve, and then I have victory or V or whoever. So for traps, 1 bottomless, 1 compulse, 1 torrential, 2 Mirror Force. I wish I did have another Solemn, but want to keep the magics and traps down because we do mill a lot in this deck. For the extra deck, I found actually number 40 for number 48 is not that bad. It's a rank 3 that's also a dark, and there's another reason why I have so many darks in the deck is because a lot of my extra deck is of course light monsters, and those will pretty much supplement the the lack of light monsters in my deck. The only problem is that it's just getting them off. Just being able to have two monsters out on the field at the same time and then going for the XZ, and that's what this deck really lacks. But one Pegasus, one Maestro, another Dark. Of course, the triple Utopia, the one Ray, double Victory, and that's pretty much all the XZs. Pretty standard for my Utopian Chaos deck. One Stardust, one Colossal Fire, because Colossal Fire is a really good card. He's a Dark. Not to mention, if he gets destroyed by battle, I can bring out another Warrior, pretty much Raiden, Aaron, even BLS if I summon BLS correctly. And the one card I just love in this deck is Dark Rage or Dark Feather Dark Rage Dragon. Basically, it allows you to do 5 mil and it gets 400, and it's such a good card. And it just really helps with the deck. But yet again, it's just trying to get the combos off. It's very inconsistent, especially if you are playing a deck that's all about speed and wrecking the field quickly. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. I just really want to get this deck profile out before I change it. I mean, my Pendulum Utopian Chaos is gonna be really, really, really good. And I've already started making changes in my head about it. But as always, check out the 2 links down in the description down below, and as well, thanks for watching.